Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. So today I am doing another fall wig review. This is episode 4 and this one is a beauty. This is perfect for fall. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is a wig that I have had for quite some time now, unfortunately. Just getting around to reviewing it. And it is by Sunny Wigs on Etsy. And I just totally love her shop. She has the most beautiful wigs, the most beautiful colors, and that is really why I gravitate toward this Etsy wig shop online, because you can get things that you can't find anywhere else. And that's kind of how I am. Like, I roll like that. Like, even fashion, especially fashion, I find things that you can't find at normal stores. Like, I don't go into the box stores and shop for my clothing usually. I usually shop online for everything. And it's things that people don't have and don't see anywhere. And I love it because I get things that people don't have. This is the copper, I think it was Copper Cowboy or Cowboy Copper wig. That's what it was named. And it is a brown biolage full lace wig that has warm ginger, brown, and blonde highlights. It has a dark root, and they call it a smidge wig. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to ask that. The way I kind of take that is that it has a dark root, but it like is smidged, like smidged throughout. It's not so stark and definite. That's kind of what I feel with that. And then this rooting, goes all the way through this piece and the underside. So while on the top here, it's this cowboy copper brown kind of color. And then throughout, it's got this darker brown color. It is 24 inches. So I am for sure going to be cutting that like to about here. I won't do that online. Like, I'm just going to hack it off. And it has a invisible HD lace that is 13 by 4. So 13 by 4 this way. And it's pre-plucked and hand-tied. And because of this, now it has kind of, it's a free parting wig space. But, so you can part this any way that you want, but it's kind of, sitting here. I have it kind of cocked to my right side, which I think is how I might actually end up wearing this because it is so dang cute this way. Let's just see how it looks the other way. Now, because this is free parting and because it is here's kind of a center part of it. And because this is a free parting lace space and because it has this 13 by 4 lace, it does go all the way to the ear tabs, but there really is no ear tab. So that's what makes it nice that you can flip this to either direction. Now the parting is more on my left side. And that's how I've been actually wearing my wig pieces. And I actually like that too, because sometimes I will cut in a bang or just some wispy pieces here in the front. But this is stunning. And what's nice is that I don't feel that it is showing the uneven length when you spin this piece here. It all looks the same length. So here is the lace. It's really not that long, so there's really not much to cut off. I think there are some baby hairs cut into this. There must be something because this hair goes everywhere. Like, I'm going to have to take this off and cut off the lace so I can start maneuvering this and cutting this. But let me spin around and show you what this looks like from all sides. See, now here it is. Now, unless all this hair is not to the front here, but there is, well, maybe there is a slight difference, but not really when you spin this. So this is really like mermaid hair. This is truly stunning. But at my age, I could never pull this off. Like, I would look ridiculous, I feel like. No, I could never do this. And I've never worn my hair this long, and it's just not believable. So I'm going to step away and grab some scissors, and we're going to start hacking this thing off. Okay, I have basically just parted this wig down the middle in the back. And I am just going to start cutting this. Because this first cut is no big deal. Like, if you don't like a certain length, just take scissors to it and start cutting it. Because this first length is no big deal. So I'm going to like just cut at least to here. And I have my garbage can here. So I can catch all the hair. See, that is just a much more doable length. And still, I feel that this is a little too long. So we're just going to keep our head straight as possible. And you might have to cut this in like sections because depending on what kind of scissors you have, it may not be able to cut all this at once. And of course, I don't know if this is, it seems like it might be kind of layered. It's hard to tell with this because it's so long and curly that you really can't see the layers. And because this is so curly, it doesn't even really say if it's heat resistant either. I might try that too. But if you have a curly wig like this, where the curls are kind of baked in, and you start cutting it, because there's different layers of curl, when you start cutting this, you could get very voluminous curls. Like you're going to have a lot of body up here at your shoulders. So if you don't like that, then you might have to take out a flat iron and kind of relax these a bit. And actually, I might try to do that because it is a little curly. And I could probably lessen these a bit, like deconstruct them and soften them a bit and get some more length cut off. So let me go off camera. This is gorgeous. This color is stunning. I'm going to go off camera and do some manipulation to this. Not to take up so much time on the camera or on the video. And just play around with this a bit. I'm going to cut the lace. And then I'm going to soften some of the curls. And we'll come back and see what she looks like. But I love this color. This auburns and coppers and those kind of colors have always looked good on me. Like, I just love it. I just absolutely love it. So let me go off camera and we'll be back. I am back and I did a lot to this already. I just knew as soon as I purchased this and saw this, I was going to love it. This color is stunning. So what I did is I cut off a lot of the length in this. I also thinned this out a bit and cut off the lace here at the top. It was a short lace. I didn't have to really cut a whole lot off. I do see some knotting, so I might have to play with that a bit. I might try and lay a wig cap in there, a nylon wig cap, which I've shown techniques on how to do that because I don't normally wear a nylon wig cap. I don't like them. But I'm thinking about cutting that and gluing some in the top here to resemble a scalp. The lace looks really good. Um, all I have done with this is sprayed it with some wig control spray and some water. And I love the volume in this already. This is stunning. This is like va va voom hair. This is like you have great hair all the time. Yeah, this is nice. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to see if I can loosen some of these curls a bit. Because I was thinning this out and there's still a lot of hair in this. Like, a lot. And it's amazing how, like, on camera it doesn't look this crazy. But and maybe it's me, you know, but if I went out with something like this, people would just be like, there's no way. Or she's got like perfect hair, which I wouldn't mind that. But I'm going to go ahead and loosen some of these curls and let's see what happens. Okay, so I have my flat iron here. This is that one that you can use on wet or dry hair. I have there is no temp. I have this set at 10. It's like 1 through 20. So I have this set at 10 and I'm just going to see what happens. Because again, it doesn't say if this is truly heat safe or not. And it looks like it could be. I mean, I don't see anything really happening too bad. And I'm doing it with a very light pass. And I'm not, really clamping down very hard. And it's on low temp. And again, I don't want to like loosen all of these curls because I do like a wave. But it's just very voluminous. Okay, you can definitely see the difference. Look at this side compared to that side. This side, I think, needs some softening. And I never really knew that you could do this. Like, I never even thought to do this, actually. So the reason I want to do this is because I want to see if I need to cut off any more length and thin this out a bit more. Oh, and I guess I should say too, I think when I was filming the out of the box, I put this up. Well, after that, I put it up in like a clip because I was going to do some cutting before filming. And I think I left the claw clip in my hair. So if you see that in this earlier part of the video, that's what it's from. Because as I was going through and starting to cut it and thin it out, I saw that the clip was still buried in the hair. So that looks a lot better. I am probably going to go off camera here and see if I can do this to the back a little more. But yeah, this looks way better. I might cut off some more length. And then I will come back and show you what I mean about putting in a wig cap, gluing that into your wig in the cap over the lace so that it will help hide some of the knotting. Because this is a wide lace space, and you couldn't put in enough powder foundation to make it look like hair. Make it look like scalp. And if you did, it's going to be a dusty mess up here. So let me go off and do that, and I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, I am back, and I did a lot more work on this wig piece, but a couple things. I did find out what smidging is, and that technique is a coloring technique that's usually used with like balayage or something like that, where the colorist puts in a dark rooting, but then also puts in a lighter rooting so that all of the highlights and coloring blend throughout the wig piece. And like I said, this is a dark root, but it doesn't feel as dark as it could be if it was like truly just a dark wig. So that is the technique on that, and I actually like it. So another thing, this is what I was talking about, the wig cap. These I do not wear on a regular basis because I do a lot of styling with my wigs. I put clips in them. And with this, it doesn't go down obviously into your own bio hair. Now, if you don't have bio hair, that's another story. But I also feel that being able to clip a barrette or a, little claw clip down into your own bio hair through a netted cap helps to even secure your wig even more. So this is what I mean. Now I am going to put this wig back on and see if this color helps to disguise some of the knotting. Because like I said, you can't put enough, makeup, powder foundation through here to cover up any kind of knotting. At least I wouldn't, because it's going to be just a dusty mess up at the rooting. So I'm going to put this on. And if this works, what I normally do is I cut this apart as in a space that will cover at least, this whole area. Now you can't go up really to the, hairline, but you can get really close, and then I would glue that to the inside of the wig cap here with some adhesive. And I'll show you how I do that too. So let's just see what this looks like. Oh, I think now with these nylon caps come in all different colors. And I feel that really light ones don't even resemble natural scalp. It just doesn't look right. Now, I don't know if you can see the lace and scalp through there. I'm going to step away a minute and see what I can see in some better lighting here. Hold tight. Okay, so right here, I think it looks really good. You can still see some of the knotting, but it more resembles a scalp flesh tone color. So that does help with the knotting. If you still wanted to disguise that, you could get up there and put some powder foundation or some concealer. Here, I might still pluck some of this a little bit, but just, make sure that your hair is over and the fibers are over that piece. But otherwise, I think this looks really good. I have really thinned this wig out. It's crazy what I did to this. This is my garbage can where I have cut, and look at this hair. You could make a whole other wig with this. This is cutting off the length and thinning it out. And I'm not even pulling up all of the hair. Literally, you could make another wig out of this. And that's not even the stragglers that are on my floor. It is insane what I have cut off of this wig. Now, that is my preference. Somebody may not, want to go that crazy. They may like the fullness. But yeah, I just had to do it. And it looks so much better. It looks just a more natural density for me. I think it looks really good. So you might have to play with these a little bit, and that's one thing I like about Sunny's wigs. Unfortunately, I did find out that this piece is no longer available, but there are many other pieces out there that resemble this style. Well, the style is pretty standard, but the color, there are cocoa biolage colors, there are auburns. She does everything. And if you really are interested in this, she probably could make you one as well, or something that looked very similar. But this is beautiful. I am so glad that I reviewed this. Yeah, I had to do some doctoring of this one, but it's because of my own preference and style. Somebody may not have to go through all of that. But it took me, a couple hours here and there, playing with this, checking to see what it looked like. So this is not one that I could, throw on right from the packaging and wear. So hopefully this information was helpful for you. I will, since this is not available, I will attach a picture here. See if I can do that of what this looked like. And I will attach Sunny's link below to her wig shop on Etsy. But I love her pieces. They are so gorgeous. They're very well made wigs, hand tied, lace fronts, free parting spaces that I just love, and they are affordable. Like, I think I could have paid maybe $150 for this wig piece, and I was on a payment plan, so that helped out a lot. But yeah, her wig pieces are so affordable, and if they go on sale, they're sometimes like half off. So if you wait to see one that you like, you can certainly wait until they go on sale. So hopefully this information was helpful for you. Like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, stick around to the end of the video and you can see the out of the box for this piece and what she looked like straight out of the box. And stick around to see some pictures of what she looks like outside in some natural lighting. And I will actually do a follow-up to this to see if I actually glue a wig cap into this wig piece, because I actually think I might, so that I won't have to, put in so much powder foundation and things like that. So take care and have a great Thanksgiving. Stay tuned for some more videos while I'm out on break here, and I'll do some shorts of some follow-ups and other wig pieces. Take care. Bye-bye.